Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Rob Fab coming at you with another YouTube video. This is the second one I'm shooting so far. And this one is actually going to be a movie review. Movie reviews are something that I'm really passionate about. I actually haven't done them in a while though. I used to write them on my Letterboxd site. Then I posted them on Facebook for a while, and now I'm trying out YouTube. So the movie that I'm going to be reviewing today is called Next Gen. It is a Netflix movie. It stars about 6 people. It's got John Krasinski, Charlene Yi, Jason Sudeikis, Michael Pena, David Cross, Constance Wu, and then some other people. It's directed by Kevin R. Adams and Joe Cassander. And the main story is about a little girl who's she's a teenager actually, whoops. She's had somewhat of a rough upbringing, rough life. She's bullied at school, single mom, raising her dad is not in the picture, and one day she finds this robot who was built to be like a killer robot, but she doesn't know that. And they become friends, and they have interesting action and dialogue. So overall, I want to say that I really liked the movie. Specifically, I really liked the look of the film. It reminded me a lot of WALL-E and Big Hero 6. Just that techie, futuristic-y vibe thing. I love seeing those scenes in movies where characters discover the world, kind of like in Zootopia. Another thing I liked was the music. I feel like that is not something I'm used to in a Netflix animated movie. When it's not Disney or Pixar, sometimes I forget about the music. Something I didn't like was the tone. I felt like it was a little all over the place sometimes. Like the dog would be swearing to the robot because they understood each other. But then they would be like, no, it's a kid's film, because it was clearly a kid's film. But there were some moments that were surprisingly dark. I'm like, where did this even come from? The villain was a little predictable, but overall, I did enjoy the film. I try to go into every film with an open mind, as anyone should. And even if you don't ever see it again, you should at least try to be open about it when you're seeing it for the first time. I would say out of 5, it's about a 3.5, maybe a 3. Out of 10, it's about a 6, 6.5. Reviewing, giving a movie an actual score is kind of difficult for me sometimes, because I don't want to get too petty with it. A lot of people do, letters like A, B, C, A+, B-. Some people do, just 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10. Some people do, 2.5 out of 5. Some people get really petty with it. Long story short, I just love doing movie reviews. They're fun for me, and YouTube is a place where you can talk about things you're really passionate about. Doesn't matter if you have 100,000 followers, subscribers, or 2. As long as you're, getting your feelings out, and that's a place where you can document it and keep it in storage, that's always fun. So long story short, Next Gen. It is an action kid film. It's about robots. It has a good relationship between a robot and a little girl or a high schooler. I would recommend this movie, but I don't think I'll ever need to see it again. I liked it. It was exceptionally average, pretty stellar and ordinary. That's what I would say. So that is my Next Gen movie review. And until next time, this is Rob Fab signing off.